Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video that I was kind of hinting towards in last video is about Nattie Forsyth or foreskin. Forsyth is also known as scrimzox because of the screenshot that I have right here. And you don't know, scrimzox can also be tied to nathorix, which is kind of a plot twist because he's like been trying to escape these allegations for a while now, but he can't really escape it if he like changes his name and everyone knows about it. He just keeps changing his name and everyone's like, "Oh, you're nathorix or scrimzox," and if you don't really know what's happening, he's a pedophile. Yeah, I said it. He groomed a little kid. He sent his little tiny wiener to a little tiny kid on Discord, and I'm not gonna put really anything up because there's a Dropbox with all the shit you need in it. It's gonna be in the description, and if you don't really feel like going through a Dropbox, because I for sure don't want to, go check out either Toxic Distress video or Grimsy's video, which will also be in the description. It's better videos to explain the whole situation and why he's a freak show. Now, what I'm gonna throw on screen right now is some screenshots someone's like showing of like that you could read real quick. That's like literally predatory behavior towards a minor. So if you want to go check that out, it's just gonna be on the screen for a few seconds, so you can pause it and read it. But yeah.
Hello everyone, this video, as the majority of my audience knows already, is not something new. This video I've already made multiple times, and there is a dedicated video on my channel addressing every controversy spoke of my name whilst going under the nathorix alias called Addressing My Past. But regardless of me having already responded to this, the reason why I need to make another video on this is because the YouTuber Cheeto got into a bit of a fight with my friend Jalen and decided to tie me into it, bringing back up these accusations that have been following me for nearly 5 years, claiming
Oh no, 5 years. Oh my god. I feel so bad for him, guys. Don't you feel bad for this pedophile? No, no one feels bad for you. You shouldn't have done your retarded actions. And you're addressing allegations because you got tied back into it. The only reason why you're addressing the allegations is because you're getting back in the hot water. That's the only reason. If you genuinely thought you were in the clear, you would have like not made another video. Your first video you made, you would have just kept it, and if people would have came at you towards it, you'd be like, look at the first video. I do not want to remake it. It's not worth my time because I'm innocent, right? If that's your mindset, then why are you making another video? You're obviously making another video to profit off what's happening, and no one gives a shit. Why are you? Oh, fuck your friends. Like, even if you're tied into it, why are you still making a video on it? No one needs your second opinion on your allegations. They could just go find your video. Unless it's been deleted, then that's a different story. Then you're hiding something.
situation is one of the main direct causes of me being administered into a mental health ward twice after I attempted overdoses, a few years into being labeled things I am not, and I'm still convinced that this situation will never truly go away regardless of whatever I say or do. Only a few months ago, I was attacked in public over these videos being made on me, and ever since I came out as transgender, it has only amplified these claims and made everything a lot worse.
No, I'm just gonna call you Nattie, alright? Nattie. That's not the reason why you're being attacked. People aren't being transphobic against you because you're trying to make it be like, oh, I came out as transgender and people are attacking me even more because I'm transgender. No, that's definitely not what's happening. People are getting relighted of the situation that weren't like noticed in when it first happened, and getting attacked in public fucking sucks. But maybe you should have thought about that before you sent a dick pic towards a minor. And your excuse for it is fucking stupid. He's probably gonna say it later in the video, but he says something like, "Oh, I was in a Discord with a bunch of people that we had a bunch of edgy humor, and I started a Snapchat, and I had feelings for her, but she was a minor, and I feel regretful for what I did." That something along those lines, right? No, just fucking no. You're so stupid. And something I also don't get is talking about going into a mental ward because people are calling you a pedophile online. See, I find that hard to believe personally because no way you're gonna. Maybe you were saying it out loud. Maybe I could see it, but there's no way as you as a person trying to deflect these accusations, you like to say, quotation marks, by saying that you went to a mental ward. I doubt you're really saying that. I think you're just saying that so you could get off free and be like, oh, he's not mentally stable. Well, no one gives a shit if you're mentally stable. You're a piece of shit that sent dick pics to minors.
Due to the groomer rhetoric thrown towards trans people. I was investigated, I had every device seized from me, and the case was thrown out after 8 months. I have appeared on streams and podcasts as well, discussing these allegations and setting the record straight, yet I still get accused of ignoring or trying to avoid these allegations. Whenever a YouTuber like a Cheeto brings these allegations up again, when I feel like it's all I've been talking about for years. There is no smoking gun, there is no concrete evidence, as a Cheeto puts it.
Like concrete proof.
Because if there was, this investigation would have found something. I wouldn't still be here making videos, I wouldn't still have connections with the wider YouTube community, and I would not have been defended by Ruben Sim, the guy who exposed Mr. Obvious, Dr. Ofatnik. People genuinely believe I have somehow finessed everybody, including the police, and
I don't care who big subscribers you have on your side that's saying you're not a pedophile. I don't care. Like, that does not give me like, oh, you have Ruben Sim on your side? Oh, okay. You know what? You're a good guy then. No. I see evidence of what's happening, and I'm going to tell you that you're being a fucking retard, because I know for sure you know exactly what you did. I don't believe you finessed anyone. I just believe people don't give enough of a fuck to do it. If people really like pushed it out there, you would probably be arrested right now. I'm not saying that to like fuck with you. I'm not saying for any of that. I'm literally saying that you could literally be arrested for this, and I'm surprised you haven't, low-key. But you know what? I'm gonna let the police do what they usually do. Hopefully they come back and arrest your ass. If not, you know what? I'll still be here calling you a fat whore, because you're literally deflecting it by calling yourself trans, and that you are friends with these big YouTubers. You're literally trying to deflect it so fucking hard right now, and it's pissing me off because none of this really matters to what you did. You're just trying to give better reasons to deflect it and be like, oh, I'm in the clear, guys. It does. If it was that deep, you would not be making this video. Like I said, like, what are you on, my brother?
So, regarding the allegations, there are 2 instances. These instances people would like to combine together though on purpose in order to try and demonize me as much as possible. When I was 18, there was a girl I was speaking to called Cinny. This girl was turning 17 in exactly 1 week, so I saw no problem with it, as most people wouldn't unless you are a permanent resident of Twitter. Where we both live in England, it would have been legal for us to have literally had sex, but us sexting, sending images, that's what initiated the investigation after I had stopped talking to this girl. This girl would cut herself in front of me on video calls to keep me speaking to her, as well as threaten suicide. She got angry when I eventually cut ties with her, and she went to anyone with any amount of followers who would listen, calling me a pedophile. This instance alone is not what's being brought up right now, but this instance is important to mention because it is being combined sometimes with the other situation to try and demonize me as much as possible.
The reason why I left this clip in, for one, because I'm not going to cut anything out, because that's a good point. Like, it's the Jack and Jill laws, but whatever. Alright, this is what I'm going to talk about. It doesn't matter if she needs to listen to people with big amounts of followers. That's the first one I want to talk about. Just because someone has followers doesn't mean they're always correct. Like EDP, for example. I hate to use him, but he had millions of subscribers on YouTube, thousands of followers on Twitter, and all that, right? Okay, so he's just innocent because he has all these followers and all these people to back him up? No, that's such a fucking stupid point to use. And second, I've never heard this story. I've never heard it combined with the original story that people are talking about. So I don't know what you're on, my guy. You are trying to bring up another situation that isn't that so you can make the second situation not bad.
Since currently being brought up is the section in this video of the girl called Craze, right next to the Sydney situation. Regarding this other situation with this Craze person, I was in the group chat and somebody got added to it. This person was Craze. This group chat was one of the most degenerate things you could imagine, where we would just joke about literally anything you could think of. And I was hanging in these groups because I was a very edgy edgelord. It was very cringe. I have never ever once said that I was an angel in this situation with Craze, and I have always, every time, said that it was my fault for not checking who this person was that got added to the group chat. I have always said that I should have never trusted other people regarding something so important as checking the age of the person that was added to the group chat. But
you know what I find funny in this situation for the start of this clip? That he says she got added from the group chat and I didn't check their age. So he's starting the clip about Craze out by blaming it on someone else. And then he tries to okay it by saying, oh, but it's still my fault. Yes, it is your fault. Thank you for saying that. But you starting out this clip is going to make your viewers think, like, oh, it wasn't really his fault, so it's okay. And then when you admit fault to it, they're like, oh, but you weren't the one that added it, so you're okay. If you would have started out, it's my fault for not checking it. So that's all you need to do for this video. Holy shit. Like, literally just accept defeat. Like, what the fuck are you trying to do? And when he goes, right after he just admits to it being his fault, he goes back to saying, I should have never trusted other people. What are you doing? You're literally dodging the blame on other people that did literally nothing in the situation. Now you're blaming it on someone else for something that's your fault. Because you sent the images. You did this stuff. None of the other people in there did. And so it is your fault.
I can't prove that I thought it was a bit being set up as a joke, like how the group chat usually operates. This is a screenshot of me saying, I thought you were 14. This is not reflective of what I thought her age to be, as at no point did I ever know. I saw it as a bit being set up. 14 was one of the only available choices left, but when I said it, the group confirmed it, and quite a few of them left the call. A short while later, some of them rejoined with this girl and lowered her age to 12. I still have no idea as to how old this person actually was, as I only have these two answers to go off of, and I don't know if either of them are true. I am now 22. I have been hounded over this, with people being told that I am a danger to the community for nearly a quarter of my life.
I had to cut so much of that off because he just kept ranting about, oh, I didn't know, and this type of shit, right? But as soon as I get to this part, my mind was fucking blown. Like, I actually feel like my dick was sucked in this one. Like, ain't no motherfucking way you're trying to blame you saying her age on a fucking bit. What? It's like, are you retarded? What? Like, I'm so confused right now. You're blaming you saying someone's age as a bit, and then I don't know if I put it in, but he later's on to say that the other age I got was 12. 12? Okay, so you have two ages, 12 or 14. You didn't know which one to choose, but those are the only two answers. What the fuck does it matter? You're still a piece of shit that sent something to a fucking minor. And if that person's not giving you a direct answer that isn't 18, you shouldn't be doing that stuff towards them. Minors aren't supposed to be under that type of influence with all that shit. There's a reason why rated R movies exist with a bunch of gore in it, because you're really not supposed to be 18 to see it, at least without a parent's supervision. Gore and then sex, like, you're not allowed to watch porn unless you're 18, an actual fucking adult. So why are you sending that type of shit to a Discord server with someone that you don't quite know the age of, and you're trying to blame it on either other people because it's their issue that they put it in there, or you're just trying to deflect the blame, be like, oh, I just didn't know, I didn't know. No, you're a piece of shit, and I hope you fucking rot in hell. My bad for getting a little heated, it's just pissing me off. That's really all I gotta say. Later, guys.